Hey everybody, Yankee here. You know, one question I get asked quite often running this channel is what's the best handgun I can get to cover all of my carry needs? Well, the answer to that question is there is no one magic handgun that'll cover all your needs. Now, you can get guns that are just overall great guns and will be good at most things, like a Smith & Wesson 686 or Ruger GP100, a Glock 23, things like that. That will cover most your bases and will serve most your needs. But if you're like most people, you'll need more than one gun if you want to have the best gun for every circumstance. In fact, most people I know that are really into guns, they have a carry rotation. Different guns they carry for different situations. Now, I know this is where you're going to say, but Captain Tactical told me if I don't always shoot the same gun, I won't be good enough with it, I'll die. That's garbage. There's no basis for that whatsoever. If you learn how to shoot, you know how to shoot. If you know how to shoot revolvers, you can shoot revolvers. You know how to shoot semi-autos, you can shoot semi-autos. Did you learn how to drive a very specific car, or did you just learn how to drive? And once you get in, you have the skills. It's very similar with guns. You don't have to always shoot the same gun, always carry the same gun. That's just garbage they made up so that they can sell you a load of crap. So you can switch your guns out. Now, I do like to stay in the same manual of arms. Like if you carry different semi-auto calibers and capacities, well, carry maybe all the same makers, all Glock. Or if you're going to carry revolvers, maybe carry all revolvers. So you're always having the same experience when you pull that gun, the same manual of arms. That is always a good idea in my opinion, but you don't have to have the same gun every time, and it doesn't have to be the same manual of arms. That's just if you're worried about it. But there are different categories for carry guns. And there are at least 4 that I have, that I want to cover, and that I think most people would probably want to cover. So today I thought I'd make a video where we go over those 4 categories. And the first of those categories is your everyday carry. Your carry that you're going to carry most of the time. And can I say carry again? But the gun that you're going to have with you under most circumstances and that will take care of most things. In my case, that gun is my 2.5-inch 357 Magnum Colt Python. Now, this is a relatively new addition to my carry rotation, but my primary carry gun is always something similar to this. It's usually a medium frame 357 Magnum revolver. And I usually either carry this gun strong side in a holster like my Azula here, or I carry it cross draw with my steel hide leather cross draw holster here. And I'll tell you, I'm really getting used to the cross draw. I like it a lot. Has a lot of advantages, but this is generally my primary carry, a 357 Magnum revolver in a medium frame. Now, once you have your primary carry gun chosen, another thing you might want to be prepared for is situations where you need to deeply conceal. Now, I've talked about this before. I've actually talked about it recently, and I've showed you what I use for this, so I don't need to spend a lot of time on it, but let's show it here once more very quickly. It is, of course, my Smith & Wesson 360 PD. This is a scandium frame, titanium cylindered, really lightweight, 5-shot 357 Magnum revolver. And I usually carry it in my 1791 strong side holster. This is a great holster. I love 1791 holsters. This one is very small, and it holds the very small, lightweight gun very well. When you carry it in this holster under anything like a hoodie, a sweatshirt, or whatever, this gun just disappears, and that's why it's my deep concealment gun, my Smith & Wesson 360 PD. So there you have my primary carry and my deep conceal carry. The next category that I like to be prepared for is what I call my woods gun, my powerhouse gun. If I'm going to be out in the countryside, I'm going to be out camping, hiking, and I want something powerful because I live somewhere where I might get attacked by a moose or an elk or something. Well, in that case, what I use, my Ruger 6-shot 454 Casull Super Red Hawk Alaskan. This gun will definitely take care of anything you shoot it at. And I usually carry it strong side in my Azula leather holster here. Now, if I'm not wearing a belt or if I'm dressed for hiking or something like that, then I'll use a chest rig, which I can't find right now. Hopefully I'll be able to find it again before summer. But a chest rig works really well for this type of gun. So that's what I use as my woods gun or my powerhouse carry. So now we've covered my primary carry, my deep concealment carry, and my woods or powerhouse carry. The next category is going to be if I'm going somewhere like into the city, where I'm going to be around a lot of people, maybe protests, crowds, etc. Well, then I might want something that's got more capacity. That's one of the few times I get away from a revolver. Now, a revolver would probably serve me just fine because, who wants to be the second person shot in the face with a 357 Magnum or a 44? Not a lot of people. So I think a revolver would do me just fine, but I always like to prepare for these scenarios because I'm always thinking about them where like maybe I'm at the mall and I got to take a shot at a distance, or I got to shoot at multiple people at a distance, or it's going to take multiple shots to take down who I'm shooting at. In that case, I choose something that has greater capacity and is very accurate at distance. And for me, that is my 5.7 by 28 FN 5.7. Now this round has 21 rounds of 5.7 by 28, and it's extremely accurate even at long distance, especially moderate long distances like you would find indoors at a mall, etc. So when you add a lot of rounds to great accuracy and pretty good performance, I think this is a good choice for that. Now, I know it's going to be controversial. A lot of people don't like this round, and I don't think it's optimal for very many things, but in the situation I described, I think it's a really good choice. And since this gun is equipped with a red dot, I carried in my 1791 strong side holster that is cut for an RMR. So this here, like I said, I know is a controversial choice for what I described, but I like it. For that specific scenario, I think this gun is perfect, and that's why I chose it, my FN 5.7. All right, there you have it. There's my 4 categories and the 4 guns that fill them. I said categories, not cavities. So those are the 4 guns, like I said, that fill those categories, fill those needs. Now, I do actually have a 5th category that I actually like to have a gun for, and that is my fancy going to town gun. If you're going to a special event or you're open carrying something and you want your gun to be purty, I like to do that sometimes. And I have a very nicely engraved Colt Python, but I always find it's a little overkill and it's something I don't want to risk getting damaged. So I have a very special go-to gun when I want to be fancy. And that gun is my 6-shot 357 Magnum engraved Ruger GP100. This is just an all-around great gun. It would make a great primary gun, but I reserve it for when I want to be a little fancy, like I said, because that engraving does make it very nice looking. Along with these wood grips here, this is a very striking gun. As of right now, I carry it strong side in an Azula holster, but I actually have a custom holster with some nice patterning on it ordered for this gun. Hopefully I'll get it before I die, but custom holsters take a while. But like I said, for now, this is what I carried in. Strong side in an Azula holster, a black leather holster for when you want to be formal. This would be great for, like I said, weddings or anything like that. Or, you could just carry this as your primary carry. It would be great for that too. So there you have it. There's my carry rotation. Those are the guns that I use to take care of most situations I think I'm going to find myself in. What I'd like to hear now is, what do you have in your rotation? Do you carry just one gun, or do you have multiple guns? A gun for different circumstances. Let me know in the comment section below, or better yet, line them all up, take a picture and send it to me, and then I can do a video about not what I carry, but what you guys carry in your rotations.